All right, I'm going to say it. Look, my question is, did we count the cost? I'm not talking about a financial cost. I'm talking about, did we count the cost for the student-athletes involved in this decision? What cost is it to those student-athletes?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Earning Our Stripes. I'm Barkley.
I'm Benjamin Duncan.
And Ben, as we heard at the top there, Coach Eli Drinkwitz's thoughts as to all the conference movement going on and the realignment. It's nice to know that there is a college coach out there that feels the same way as a majority of his fan base does about all these movements. So, your thoughts as to Drink's comments?
I fully agree with him.
All right.
We should stay in, for the most part, geographical location conferences, please. People are not trying to watch a 9:30 a.m. game on the West Coast.
Between fucking UCLA and Maryland. Ain't nobody trying to watch that. Ain't nobody trying to watch that.
Nobody.
Ben, how you doing this week?
We're doing all right.
We got a good show here this week. We got, of course, reviewing the 2021 Mizzou South Carolina football games. We're going through Mizzou's opponents this year, just a few of them, and reacting to some of the games and highlights from those games against those teams. We also have, we'd like to welcome a whole bunch of new viewers because the last podcast, for some reason, got a bunch of viewers.
It blew up 27 views.
Most viewers we've ever had on the EOS podcast. So we thank you all for checking that out. Were there any comments as to the questions on that one, or?
We did have 3 comments.
All right.
From
so we're gonna,
my friend
like I said, we're gonna hold off on those. We'll do those in about 3 weeks' time, where we do the predictions for Mizzou and preview.
They weren't really questions. It was just talking about other stuff, though.
Oh, well, okay. Go ahead then.
All right. Our comments were, we got one that my friend Noah will be at Mizzou Day at the K, in which I will be there on Saturday as well.
Oh,
for Mizzou Day at the K.
There you go. So look at Ben. Ben gets to go, but I don't get to go. Oh, by the way, Missouri State Fair starts this week. The day this podcast comes out, it's Mizzou Day on August 10th at the Missouri State Fair. So,
and we do have confirmation on the second game that Mini Mizzou will be going to this year besides St. Louis.
Here we go.
From Noah, it is confirmed that Mini Mizzou will be going to St. Louis, but also to Athens.
I thought it was Georgia was the other one.
I wasn't for sure, but that just confirms it. So
there you go. You heard it here first. Mini Mizzou will be at Athens for that game.
And then, interesting fact about the Mizzou versus K-State 2007 game.
All right.
Towards the end of the game, the K-State fans started chanting "At Mizzou beat KU."
Yes, that sounds about right. So, because as much as Mizzou and K-State fans might not like each other, we hate K-State, or we hate KU way more. So there you go. Ben, let's start off with another award winner, or another award nominee on that watch list. One that we mentioned last week, but we hadn't got confirmation for. And then literally the day after we recorded the podcast, confirmation came through about one Harrison Mevis.
With the Lou Groza Award watch list, they finally announced it.
So there you go. How many Tigers do you think taking away hardware?
I'd love to see 3, but we'll see what happens.
That'd be crazy. We also
I'm hoping at least 1, please. I'm begging at least 1.
Yes, that would be very good. So, but we do have a few more little things before we get into this Mizzou South Carolina review. We had some more newcomers earn their numbers, Ben.
We did indeed.
As Joshua Manning is now number 0. Marquise Johnson is number 17. Brett Norfleet is number 87. And Sam Williams is now number 94.
I'm going to say it now. For tight end Brett Norfleet and defensive lineman Sam Williams, I feel like those are perfect numbers for those players.
Yeah, that's the perfect number for those positions.
Well, yeah. But I just feel like perfect. It fits. I love it.
Why do I feel like Norfleet one day is going to be one of the most goated Mizzou tight ends? Like, do you have that feeling too?
That's what I feel. I have the same feeling, man. I don't know about you.
I don't know why, but I was watching, looking at that, looking at some other stuff. I'm like,
6'7".
He might be the next goated. He might be the next goated. Staying with all that, we had some Mizzou alumni show up to a practice today.
We did.
Zach Gabrin, former running back for the Tigers. Fullback Ron Rhino James. Damani Cross. Pete Woods. Who remembers Pete Woods? Anybody remember Pete Woods?
I don't know who that is.
And Jerome Staley, along with Mr. Mizzou, Howard Richards. So there you go. Those were some Mizzou alumni. Not some major names, but still some pretty decent names there. There was no Chase Daniel, Brock Olivo, Brock Christopher, J Mac, Weatherspoon, Shane Ray, Michael Sam. None of them.
But
still some good names.
Wait, what is this?
So, some good names showed up to that practice. But that practice was more marked by the press conference that Eli Drinkwitz had, which you heard the highlight of, which already about the conference realignment and stuff happening non-SEC. So, therefore, we will not cover it here. Tune into Big Time Talkers. Turn into Big Time Talkers for our thoughts on that one. So, you were saying, Mr. Duncan.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's not SEC, so don't care. Didn't ask.
Pretty much.
We're talking about it on BTT. Go there to hear about that.
Yes,
that whole mess of a situation.
I put out my theories for who I think the next conference realignment should be and team switching conferences should be. So, definitely go look at that.
I have some maps that some people have shared with me for different realignments, and the one of them's a realistic map, and it's just funny to look at, and then another one is a proposed map, and I was like, please, no, never let this exist.
I came up with 13 moves, so...
boy.
So there is that. Anything else you want to get to before we start getting into some basketball?
Well, I saw that apparently it looks like Mizzou might have gotten a new recruit, and it hasn't been announced yet.
That would be the basketball player.
No, this the football
yes.
this football guy right here.
I will let you take over that one.
Because Brock sent it to me here on Twitter. But from Sidelines Mizzou, four-star wide receiver out of St. Louis, Jeremiah McClellan, has STP in his bio on social media.
And as we reviewed last week, what does STP mean? Something to prove.
Yes. Which, coincidence? I hopefully don't think not.
Yes. There was some movement on the basketball front for Mizzou as well as it comes to recruiting, as 4-star forward Marcus Allen from Miami commits to Mizzou, the number 52 overall prospect, according to Rivals.com. Mizzou beat out Arkansas, Michigan, Miami, Ohio State, and Stanford for the 4-star power forward.
Basketball just keeps going on the up and up and up and up and up.
I like it.
And optimism's going through the roof.
I like it. Soon everyone will be bowing at the gates of hell.
I was telling my mom about this kid committing earlier, and she's like, and I was telling her about how good we looked this past year and just how much better it seems that we keep getting. And she was like, are we getting to the Norm Stewart days?
Oh my God.
Are we going to get back to that?
Norm Stewart. Now therein lies a name from the past. A little bit of other just miscellaneous Mizzou news here. Longtime Mizzou athletic trainer Eric Donnelly is retiring. He's been working with Mizzou athletics since 1982. So thank you,
Respect.
Eric. Thank you, Eric, for all that you've done for Mizzou. We also have now. You know what? We're gonna go back to football as Mizzou was ranked the 7th best defense going into this year.
Yes, sir.
Thoughts on Mizzou having the 7th best defense? Now, a lot of starters are returning from last year, and it was already one of the better teams.
That's why we're so highly rated.
That's part of it. And, you know, barring 2 games, Mizzou's defense looked really good last year.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, those were the 2 that we attended.
Yes.
And I can also confirm right now, by the way, tickets have been secured for Mizzou K-State.
Oh, boy.
So we will have back-to-back weeks of Mizzou football that we will be going to. Thoughts on that, Mr. Duncan?
I am indeed excited.
Indeed. You seem very excited in your normal stoic nature when it comes to Mizzou athletics.
We try. You try to... You hope for the best, and then every time you go there live, we get blown out. It hurts.
It's being part of a Mizzou fan, sir. Mizzou did receive 11 points in the preseason coaches poll. As some opponents that Mizzou has coming up on the rankings that they play this year. Georgia number 1, LSU number 5, Tennessee number 10, and K-State number 17.
TCU will be falling down that list.
South Carolina, Florida, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Memphis all also received votes. The only ones that did not were Middle Tennessee State and Vanderbilt. So Mizzou not playing an easy schedule this year. But it is it's one that as the season draws nearer, we will predict more and more. As we come closer and closer, as Ben, it's this month. We have Mizzou football this month.
That's crazy, man.
When this podcast comes out, we will have exactly 3 weeks till Mizzou football happens. When Mizzou South Dakota. So, are you ready to get into this Mizzou South Carolina review from 2021, Mr. Ben?
I am indeed ready to see this, man.
All right, here we go. Ben, before we get started here, where were you when this game happened? Were you at this game?
Is it at Mizzou?
Yes, it was.
Then I would have had to have been there.
This was... what year would this have been for you?
2022 season. This would be junior year.
All right, there you go. Your junior year, this was a very up-and-down Mizzou team. They ended up finishing 6-7.
Like we do the past, 3 years.
So here we go.
Because this is the one where we lost to Army in the bowl game.
Yes, it is. Here we go. Mizzou, South Carolina review. Are you ready, Ben?
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Maybe. There we go. Thoughts on those yellow Mizzou black Block M helmets? That's a terrible throw.
Sorry,
that's picked off.
I just don't. I love the Block M, but I don't like that. I don't
The
like
yellow?
the gold. I don't like the yellowy gold.
The yellow with the black Block M. I don't either.
The jersey. I love the jersey.
Oh, the jersey's beautiful.
Good. The helmet doesn't look very good.
No, the ones that they're wearing in this game aren't good. It might be an unpopular opinion, but I think just the standard Mizzou Tiger helmet, the black one with the black jerseys, is the best uniform combo that Mizzou has. As South Carolina breaks off a screen pass here, wheel route, flag on the play. They get it first and goal.
This isn't a Spencer Rattler team, is it?
No, it is not. And South Carolina. I do not know. South Carolina strikes first. Take over play-by-play duties, Ben.
First touchdown of the year for running back Kevin Harris, number 20.
They could
right up the middle.
They could hear that, by the way.
Thank you.
Roster.
Mizzou has the ball. Is that Connor Bazelak back there? It is. Connor Bazelak just getting laid out like a good old sack. Reminds me of Jadeveon Clowney.
That is number 15. That is Jason Brown taking the snaps for South Carolina.
Mizzou get the fumble recovery. We have the ball back again. Dominic Lovett carving up the middle down to like the 8.
9, I think, is where they officially marked him down. We're now in the second fake pitch. Bazelak, wide open tight end in the corner. Touchdown, Missouri.
That's DPJ before he left and became irrelevant.
Yeah. That was just beautiful. He was wide open.
Ever since DPJ left, he's been completely irrelevant at Oklahoma.
Couldn't even tell you where he's at. Nice play action. Bazelak looking deep. He's got a man deep downfield. It's caught. Mookie Cooper's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead.
Over 60-yard pass.
It's a rare one, especially for Bazelak. Any guesses as to
Bazelak getting hit like every single play.
Any guesses as to the attendance for this game?
Probably like 59,000.
44,000.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, a very empty Faroe Field.
I should have remembered very empty.
Well, you hear the Missouri bench saying there was a hole, but there are no flags.
This was Shane Beamer's first year at South Carolina, by the way.
The Beamer boy.
Brown looking, scrambles outside the pocket, finds a wide open man, touchdown South Carolina. As we saw a shot of the empty stands.
Yeah.
South Carolina has tied the game up.
14. That was a nice pass, too.
It was a little wobbler, but, not bad.
I mean, running out of the pocket to hit that was a good pass.
Bazelak in shotgun formation. Hands off light side. Got nowhere to go. A flock of Gamecocks. Now a punt.
Running back, that would be, for us, that would be...
I can tell you here in a second.
It's number 1. It's Tyler Beatty.
Oh, Beatty. Oh, man.
Popped out of bounds around the 45. A 53-yard punt.
South Carolina with the ball back. Fakes the hands it off, and he gets engulfed.
Wallowed. Trajan Jeffcoat.
He's still with the team, ain't he?
No, I think he went to Arkansas. Another tackle for loss.
Just not going anywhere.
Well, at number 25, that's Blaze Aldridge, isn't it?
Yes,
I miss Blaze Aldridge, man.
He was good. Oh, that was an impressive sack. Getting held and still doing that? That's well done. Mizzou has the ball back, 1:20 remaining. Oh, man. Boost Smith?
I forgot about this guy.
Holy cow, there's a name. Yeah, it should be a flag, too, so... Man, I forgot about Deuce Smith. Man, that feels like an eternity ago. Good Lord. God, could you imagine him and Luther on the same team?
4 seconds. Mevis from 19.
Mevis
Field
drills a last-second field goal. Hey, look, marching Mizzou in the background, walking.
Yep.
And this Missouri offense will get the football.
What was the theme
Oh,
this
there
year?
is South Carolina did bring a little band there in the right corner.
What was the theme for marching band that year, Ben?
First down and 10.
I mean, we have a different show each
I know.
game, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay, but there wasn't an overarching theme.
Out to midfield.
No.
Okay.
There isn't, like, for high schools, they usually do, like, a theme for the year, and for college, it's usually a bunch of different stuff.
Okay. Might want to explain that a little bit more to the fans at home, because I think that might be the first time several of them have heard about that.
Hit at the 15.
Oh, usually high schools, they only do, like, one show, maybe two, if they're a normal high school, and they will just... Nice pump, by the way, down at the 2.
Yeah,
But,
what a great punt. And a great
usually
Mizzou
high
roll.
schools have, like, they have a big theme for their show for the year, and then with college, since they do, like, usually, like, 6 to 7 home games a year, and each home game is a different show theme.
God, he was unblocked. Touchdown Tigers on a fumble. Good
Such
Lord.
a nice hit.
Anyway, continue, Ben. We were interrupted by the murder that we just witnessed.
Hand it off there to Marshawn.
That's all right, but for college schools, each game they learn a new show and perform that new show for the home game. So it's not like an overarching theme usually. I mean, sometimes beautiful Tyler Beatty run.
Tyler Beatty touchdown. 31-14 Tigers.
19 yards.
But
Great blocking by the O-line.
yeah.
Right tackle may have gotten away with a hold there, but, we're not going to judge here.
They got 6 up on the line.
Mizzou up 31-14 with 9:05 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, there's a hole.
Big run here from White. That flag will come in at the
Hey, there's Michael Cox on the sideline.
Ah, I miss him too. Man.
I think he's still on the roster.
Is he?
Last I checked.
Nice. Boy, he's wide open. That
Broken
is
coverage.
Yeah, that's busted right there.
He comes across.
That's
Yeah, both the
crazy.
safeties were pushed over on the far side.
I guess they were in zone and one just followed too far. I hate the highlighter yellow helmets. The more we're watching them here, the more
Yeah.
I hate them. That is a terrible pass and exactly why Connor Bazelak is no longer a Tiger.
And got benched at Indiana after he got blown out by Ohio State.
And he's on the move again. I forget where he's at now.
I think he's at Ball State now.
Could be. Damn, that was nice. South Carolina cuts it within a score as we see Spurcock in the background.
Nice job, nice patience.
31-28.
Way too close of a game.
31-28.
Brady Cook is in the game. Brady Cook is running alongside of Tyler Beatty.
He just pushed Tyler Beatty to get extra yards. That's why he's my quarterback.
Counterplay, and he reads it, he sets it up perfectly. And
Great blocking by that O-line. Beautiful pull block. And here comes Brady Cook just pushing along. Hey, he threw a shoulder in on that one. I'll give him that.
Hold on and get it together.
Brady Cook is still in the game.
Here is Cook.
What in the fuck is this?
Stay in bounds.
I didn't even see a wide
Broken
receiver
play.
downfield, did you?
Catch the football.
Well, it didn't matter because that was enough for Mizzou to win.
He breaks tackles, he makes
So they just ran out the clock on that. So there you go. Mizzou wins 31-28.
Well, a big win
They
for
won
Drinkwitz
the
and company.
Columbia Cup for the first time in several years because of this game.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube.
So there you go. That was Mizzou, South Carolina 2021. Ben, any additional thoughts that you have from that 2021 season overall or just this game? Fond
2021
memories?
season, average just all consistently up and down all season as we went 6-6 in regular season as we have done the past since I think 2015 we haven't had a season over 500.
I can tell you here in a second.
Or 2018, something, I don't know. We haven't had over a 500 season since I'd been there for school. And just all I can remember is just the pain of having to have a 13-plus hour bus ride back to Columbia after the bowl game in Dallas-Fort Worth.
They were 8-5 in 2018.
Yeah, that was the last time we were over 500.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Because that was Drew Lock's final season.
Sadly.
Any other memories from...
Was Dawson Downing was on that roster, wasn't he?
Which one?
The 2021 season.
Give me a second here, I can tell you.
So I think that was Dawson Downing's final year because he was a grad student.
Could be. Because then it became Bannister's team.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the only one left. Oh, here's a good question for you.
Was Dawson Downing on that team, though, right?
I can't find it. What
Because if Dawson Downing...
What school is Eli Drinkwitz's alma mater?
I don't know.
If you had to guess.
It's not App State.
No, it is not App State. You are correct. But if you had to guess...
I don't know. Something like South Carolina. I don't know.
Arkansas Tech.
Oh.
Do you know where he was born? What state? I'll do it that way. What state was he born?
Arkansas?
Oklahoma.
Interesting.
But it looks like his first coaching jobs and all that came in Arkansas. But his first college one was actually Auburn. He was a quarterback's coach in Auburn. He then coached at Arkansas State from Auburn, then Boise State, then NC State for 3 years as an offensive coordinator and quarterback coach, then Appalachian State for the 1 year, and he has been at Mizzou since.
But Dawson Downing's final year was that 2021 year, Brock. And this is, if I remember any memory from the 2021 season, it was our video game halftime show this week, and all of the drum majors were dressed up as Mario, Luigi, and Wario, and Waluigi.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the stands just coming off of, it had been just a little bit after halftime, but we were in the stands, and we were playing music, and no one was paying attention to the game because it was going super slow, and so all the cameras were on the band. And then, out of nowhere, it cuts to this, if you can continue playing the YouTube video.
Okay. We got... time is now up on this one. What we got here? Oh, boy. It was the North Texas game.
October 10th.
Yep.
And it cuts to this, and the band's just freaking out. The 60-yard Dawson Downing touchdown run. We were freaking out.
Boy, so was the student section.
The very small student section, yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the score at that point.
True. But you can hear the band in the background, though, too, and it's just like, oh my god. Dawson, this is the one moment from 2021 that I will remember forever, the Dawson Downing touchdown run. Because I have the YouTube, I have a YouTube video of this game, maybe. I can't remember.
Look that up real quick.
What a play it was.
Do I have one?
Man, Dawson Downing. I miss him. He was a good one.
Our token white running back.
Every year, Mizzou is a dominant white running back for whatever reason. Cody Schrader now, Dawson Downing before. God, that form, it's just a very I can't stop, I won't stop.
I mean, how about the lettuce back door there, man? He's got the lettuce coming out of the back of the helmet.
They're talking about his hair?
Let it back.
My
Yes,
God.
sir.
It must have been that slow of a game.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you find any, or,
I'm scrolling through here. I'll just go on my YouTube on my phone.
at this time, shameless plug for B Card Entertainment's YouTube and Twitter.
And EliteTigerSports did finally hit 90 subscribers.
Hey, look at
We're
that.
at 90. We're almost triple digits. Let's see. Armed Forces Bowl. No. I do not have one set.
I didn't think
didn't
so.
start making the videos until the bowl game.
Well, I know that you have at least a reaction video of Mizzou winning it in overtime this year against Florida.
Well, that was not this year. That was the year before.
Oh, well, you know what? Let's pull that one up.
That was 2021.
That would be 2021. That's the year we're reacting to right now.
Yeah, the Florida, yes.
Let's go ahead and pull that one up, Why not? Yeah, what's about
Yeah.
done here. Wrapping it up anyway. I'll get some shameless plugs out of the way while you pull that up.
Here we go. It has 2.2K views.
Here we go. I remember watching this in my house. My family is sitting down for dinner.
This is going to DPJ.
My family's sitting down eating dinner. And I actually screamed when this happened.
And you just hear me going, ah!
Yep. That was a going for two moment.
Yes.
So, I don't know. That game was special. We're not reacting to that one this time. Maybe next year we'll react to it, but this year we're doing the 2014 game for sure. Anyway, Ben, where can you be followed on Twitter? As we have you playing...
Tiger Scores 1. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized.
I can be followed on Twitter at BrockGorton99. The B and G are capitalized. Follow the B Carter Entertainment on Twitter at B_card_ENT. B, the C, and the E are all capitalized. As we have a different outro song apparently this week, Ben, with what's you're playing. You're actually playing this in this video. Well, at least just the boom, 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 boom. You're just doing that. As Ben's having flashbacks doing it.
Yeah, let's see. North Texas. Let's see if I can find...
But we'll be back next week as we'll review the 2013 Georgia game. Did you hear Ben yelling, "We're going to a bowl game"?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I'm being recommended a whole bunch of Earning Our Stripes. Wow, that's crazy.
There's one Earning Our Stripes video. There's two.
I've got an Arkansas game day vlog. I've got a Georgia game day vlog. I got a Kentucky game day vlog. I've got a Mason's Thanksgiving Day Parade vlog. Anyway. Next week we'll be reviewing Georgia versus Mizzou 2013. Mizzou was ranked 25. Georgia was ranked number 2. I gotta look it back up.
Oh, speaking of the 2021 season, we have this highlight from the Tennessee game in 2021.
Number 7.
Holding the whiteboard. The man holding the whiteboard saying, "I'm sad being on national television," as you see Tennessee's ahead 55-17.
Yes. Number 25 Mizzou versus number 7 Georgia down in Athens.
Oh, I do have a couple of clips because the North Texas game was October 9th, 2021. And it's just me and the boys.
You and the boys?
Just me interviewing the boys, seeing how we feeling for this game.
You might want to do that as a retro vlog and upload that.
I literally only have 2 clips.
Oh, okay. That's still enough, you know? That's something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Until next week, with the fastly approaching season coming up oh so quickly. Oh my God, it's coming up so quickly. We play football this month, Ben. We go to 2 football games in about a month.
Dear Lord have mercy.
That God have mercy on us for those trips we're going to have to make, because that K-State game is an 11 o'clock kick yet again. Yay! God dang it, man. They still haven't announced the Memphis kick. So, once again, Mizzou, EOS will be in Columbia. Stay hi to us. We'll do something, I'm sure, for the K-State game. We'll be sitting in the Section M zone on the home side, closest to the Rock M on the hill. Ben, if you could change one thing about Faroe Field, what would it be?
Put backs on some of them benches there on the stadium. It hurts sitting down on those things after a while. We need some seats.
Some actual seats?
I mean, luckily enough for me, all 4 years I was in the very top row of the band, because Seuss's were always in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was able to lean up against the concrete wall where we had our benches, so I could lean back at least. But, it'd be nice to have some seats in there and not in this special, premium area. Just, some seating. I don't know.
I would say a bigger Rock M. Make it bigger. I don't care how, just make it bigger.
I don't know.
Or, make the south end zone fit with the rest of the fucking stadium.
That is true.
Instead of
Valid point.
looking as disjointed as it looks.
Making it look like the Coliseum with the spaceship on top in Chicago.
Yeah, good God. Anyway, that's all I got. Slowly and surely, just like the season approaching, we are earning our stripes. I've been Brock Gorton.
And I've been Benjamin Duncan.
Until next week's folks, MIZ.
ZOU.